What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another one. Welcome back to another live. I'm back at it. You know how I do. This is becoming like a nightly ritual, I guess. On my way to the drop. I figured I'd go live for a little bit. I got a little time to kill. What's up, Oval Queen? How you doing? I'm still on this 3-eye atlas situation, but they're not really telling us anything, and people are just talking at this point. So I think it's just like kind of let me see. It's kind of like sensationalized, and I don't know what to believe, to be honest with you. And I think that's by design. So if it's something other than a comet or asteroid, they're not going to tell us. They're just hoping that whatever that is, we won't see it, pretty much, so they can lie to us like they've done throughout history. So this is no different. It's no different. So I mean, if they lied then, hey, hold on a second. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I'm not sure why they be on the side of the road like that. That's kind of crazy. They like right on the shoulder. I think they might be picking up. I don't know. I haven't. I wouldn't. Trust me. I wouldn't do that out here. It's like, especially at night, people drive. Like I said, like people be driving like they in a third world country, man. Especially at night, because they figure ain't no police out. But that's when the police be. I'll be the one to get pulled over too if I start driving crazy like that. I figured I'll come out. It's not raining. Come out here for a few hours. One of my friends from VA is out here now. His sister getting married, and he said I'm working the airport up here tonight, so I'll see him up here. My VA brethren. I tell you what, man. You know what I don't do at night? I don't go to New York. I be seeing stuff to go to New York. I'm not trying to do it. I'm not trying to do it, man. I did it one time and regretted it. Instantly regretted it. And these people drive. I'm telling you, I just saw right here. Look like they have a cannonball race going on. Speeding. We used to do that back in the day when we all got our license. We all had cars, right? We were fresh out of high school. In the summertime, we used to do cannonball races. Like we will start off at my friend's house and we'll race to Hunts Point in the Bronx. Now, do I have any moderators in here? Can you delete that person for me because I'm driving? That'll be greatly appreciated. And we all know who Tisa Tells is, man. Are they spamming Tisa Tells? Let me see. Let me see who they spamming. They spamming Tisa Tells. I'll be damned. Damn, they spammed a lot too. Man, they just sitting up here spamming a brother, man. That's crazy. And here they go again. Boy, these Bati boys, I tell you, ain't nothing but Bati boys, man. Bati riders. Then people, oh, you think, yeah, people in this, and that thing messed up my whole infotainment system when they tried. I know I don't have sound. It's the people they spamming me. Hold on. And my infotainment system. It's like that person did it on purpose. Like when the I don't know, man. Damn, that messed my whole joint up. I'm gonna have to block that person. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna hurry up and get to my car. I'm just gonna tell her I gotta block you because you keep calling me. Oh, I had things rolling too, man. As soon as I got that call, everything just went downhill. So I'm gonna have to I'm not block the person. I'm gonna have to restrict the person. It's like it's happened it's like it happens at the time I don't want it to happen. You know what I'm saying? I need my infotainment thing for the directions. And now it's like messed up. It's a glitch or something with Instagram. Like if you call me on Instagram, it's like it's crazy. Here come these Bati boys again. They sitting up there spamming. Shit's crazy. No disrespect to anybody, but you know, people that just want to start trouble, that's who I'm calling Bati boys. The ones that want to start trouble for no reason. I'm not even bothering anybody, but they want to start spamming. That's who I'm referring to, just to let you know. I have to be clear because I don't want to offend anybody. You know what I'm saying when I say stuff like that. Uh-oh, they crashing out over here. Hold on. You see how that person just sitting there? Hold on. Y'all can't see it. He just sitting there and a person behind him is trying to go and he just sitting there. That was the same guy I think I got into it one night. When I was trying to back up, right? He started blowing at me like really just going hard, yo, just blowing the fuck out of me. I mean, damn, pause. That ain't sound right. Look, fuck that. I ain't saying pause, yo. Like Dame started that bullshit. I don't even know why I'm saying pause. You know what I'm saying? He started that bullshit. Let me not say pause. You know what I'm saying? I just caught myself too. I just said pause. Like what is that gonna do? Hold on a second. I can't see what I'm doing. Man, I don't think I'm supposed to park here. Hold on a second. Let me move over. Sorry about that. All right, now I gotta fix this thing. When this person called me, a second. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? Hold on, I'll be right back. What's up, y'all? Y'all can hear me? I look creepy right now, don't I? I look like I'm on a mission. Look, I look like I'm on a mission. Like I'm up to no good. Let me show you. Hold up. Let me be up to me even more. Watch this. Now, I promise you, if I'm creeping like this, I'm up to no good. If I'm creeping like this, you see how the shade's on? And I'm just kind of like in the cut like this. Be careful. Be careful. I'm like, all right, there's no cameras over there. There's no cameras that way. I don't think they got Ring doorbells. So all I got to do is this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All I gotta do is this. Now, see right here, the only thing that I need now, I need a half mask to cover my beard. That's all I need. Just a half mask right now. And I'm ready to put some work in. You see what I'm saying? Always do it by yourself, people. If you're gonna put some, always do it by yourself. And don't tell nobody. So you know what I'm saying? I'm like this. Yeah, they go there he is right there. Yeah, I've been plotting on him for 5 years. There he is right there. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Ain't that creepy? Isn't that creepy? Yeah, I've been plotting on you for 5 years. I got you now. That's creepy. I promise you, I'm not like that. You hear me? And I'm just joking. On a second. YouTube, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, YouTube. Yeah, they cut my audio. I'm just playing. Wasn't that creepy though, how I was looking? Like how I'm off in the cut? That was creepy. You have to admit. That was creepy. Like how I had the hood on with the shades. And all I needed was a mask. I said, yeah, I've been waiting for 5 years now to get this person. 5 years. Finally got him. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing all right? No, I did it wrong. The hoodies, I had to have a mask on. Straight mask. See, I got a beard. It ain't working. You know, I could do one of those jobs where I be spying on people, you know, a private eye. I could do that. And you know, the crazy thing is I had this hustle one time, right? And I didn't like the hustle. I felt real bad about it. I was going to homes that was getting ready to get foreclosed. And I had to take pictures of the house. I had to take a front picture, side picture, and that's it. I didn't have to take the backyard. I mean, if I could get the backyard, I'll take it. But they knew that I had to be safe. They knew that if you can get a front picture and a side picture, that's all you need. A side profile. And like a picture of the block. And it had to be a clear picture. And the thing is, they gave me like a bunch of addresses to go to, and some of the people were living there. One of the people, they just looked at me and I was taking pictures. I felt real bad about that. And I stopped doing that. I felt real bad about that. Because here they are, their home's about to get foreclosed on, and they weren't paying me enough anyway to risk my life like that. Because I remember one time I was in this bad area. They was like, yo, that's the police. Somebody said that. Like, you could tell they were looking at me, and I said, I got to get this last picture. And I took it. And that was my last time. I wouldn't do that no more. I did all type of little hustles, man. I didn't do the eviction hustle. My boy did. Where you had to go clean the house out and put the stuff out on the street. And put a lock on the door. Well, the owner come and put the lock on. It's life, yo. Evictions, everything is life. But I wish a lot of people knew the cheat codes to that shit. If a lot of people knew the cheat codes, and the cheat code was kind of revealed not too long ago, maybe like a week ago. Somebody was talking about this cheat code. It's like a life hack. That's what I want to call it, like a life hack. And a lot of people look down at the life hack, but it is a life hack. But anyway, see, we were taught to look down on certain things and be consumers. Stuff like that. But, hey, man. I'm just kicking it right now, man. I got to get off. What is it, about 9 something? You need a whole team for those evictions. There's a hustle in that, you know. Look, I muted myself again. That's crazy. Oh, my bad. Sometimes my thumb hit the mute button I be sitting here just talking, boom, 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 and I just know I'm like, damn, I hit the mute button. Thank you, thank you. Well, guys, it's Sunday. Anybody watch a little football today? I watched a little football earlier. I was kind of laying around all day. My mother had to go to the doctor. Let me tell you something. You know, when you get older, boy, you can't even sneeze too hard. You'll hurt yourself. They was sitting there, ma'am, you okay? You just kind of sneezed too hard, I guess. We both shared a laugh on that one. That was crazy. That happened to me one time. I was sneezing and sneezing, and next thing you know, like my back was hurting. We both got a good laugh out of that one. She's like, I got to go get checked out. She said, man, I might have sneezed too hard and messed something up. She sneezed too hard. She had to go to the doctor. He even the doctor laughed. He said, ma'am, I think you might have been sneezing too hard. That's how it be sometime, you know. She said the doctor was laughing uncontrollably. And she was trying to laugh, but you know, it hurt when she was laughing. He said, ma'am, did you hear a crack? She said, no. I felt like something pulled or something. And that's what they got a good laugh out of it. He said that's happened to him before. She has an older doctor. He said that's how it is. But he told her to combat that, just drink a lot of water when that happens. It's crazy. Three-Eye Atlas, Sean. Hey, Sean, my bad. I know you tried to call me earlier. Thank you. You had good intentions. I appreciate you trying to call me, telling me it had no audio. But it's another girl that be calling me like that sometime. And I tell her, please don't do that. She still do it. She's like, I'm gonna talk to you regardless. I wanna talk. I said, what's wrong with calling my phone? So my bad. Thank you for calling. I don't want you to think like, damn, Max rude as fuck. No, my bad. Oh, Lord. I tell you. I had to mute it every time a plane go up. I'm always amazed just watching the planes take off. Like the engineering behind it. I'm amazed by that. And they're made to be in the air. It's just, that's what they do. Because you got to figure, you ever think the plane lands, right? And then pick people up and get back in the air. I'm like, damn, don't you want to give it a rest? But it's not made to do that. It's made to fly. Like constantly, you know? Of course they go through maintenance and stuff, but as soon as they land, they go right back up. But before I started flying, I used to think the plane would just sit 24 hours and then rest a little bit, then go back up. Nope. As soon as they clean that plane, they back in the air. I'm amazed by it. You ever thought it takes so many people just to be, for you to be able to fly, like baggage handlers. You trust people to do the right thing, But everything is they got everything down to a science here though. This is a busy airport. But yeah, the 3i Atlas, I had said before, there's nothing going on. Everybody's talking about it, but nobody knows, you know. Nobody knows what's going on. And I'm kind of like, you know, like, wow. Nobody knows, man. Oh, man. Oh, nobody knows. Just we got to wait and see whatever they tell us, I guess. That they said is operating not like a regular comet, so I don't know. Maybe it's just a once in a lifetime experience, you know. It's something we never seen before. I don't know. Something we never seen before, I guess. Well, they never seen. Well, all of us never seen. They trying to figure it out now. But from the perspective it's in back of the sun from my perspective, so we can't see it. And they said this thing is big, whatever it is. You said you seen alien ships before? Where at? I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, if I'm just out here chilling and I see an alien roll up, I'll get back in the car. Like, that's gonna help. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be like, get away, get back. Because I don't know what his intentions are. I might touch it and I might fall out and shit from shaking his hand. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You said in the sky, hundreds of them at one time. You saw it in the sky. Where at? You said Phoenix Lights, the spaceship, covered the whole entire city on March 13th, 1997, seen by thousands. I mean, 1968. Phoenix Lights, the spaceship. I gotta look that up. Oh, you in Texas? What did it look like though? Was it lit up? Oh, you saw one in 2012? You said colorful. You were driving in Philly. Well, I hope they friendly. I mean, if he sit there and tell me, look, I'm friendly, I'm just here to talk to you, I'm friendly though, I'll sit there and kick it with him. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully I get an interview. But the thing is, I don't know, they might talk to us telepathically. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, can I record you? Can I get an interview real quick? You know what I'm saying? If he friendly, I'm straight. Like we can sit and rap with each other. You know, we could fellowship. If they friendly, I talk to anybody. I don't judge nobody. I'm like, we could sit in fellowship. I can tell them about how this planet it really is. I said, this planet is something else now. You know, you sure y'all want to be down here? Because it's something else down here now. Yeah, I'm sure they already know. You said they speak mind to mind. You said hovering clustered. I believe they're already here. Damn, that plane flying low. Okay, it's okay. That's crazy, y'all. I mean, if you do see it, if you take pictures, it's blurry. Because I tried to take pictures of the drone, it was blurry. I was like, ain't nobody gonna believe me. So I just stopped trying. Because I was trying to take a video, it didn't come out right. It was blurry. All you saw was blurry lights. That's it. But in my camera, it was clear at first. And then when I looked back at it, it was blurry. I'm like, nah, ain't nobody gonna believe me. So I'm not even gonna say nothing. But everybody out here saw it though. So they still talking about it. It was like, yo, that thing was huge. And then next thing you know, it went up in the sky and disappeared. But I told everybody it didn't bother us. Maybe just taking pictures. Yeah, the pictures don't take. They got technology where they scramble it, probably. I think they're trying to figure it like, all right, you think they'll be cool? We would come out here and rap with them. I'll be, if they cool, like if they establish the fact that they're cool, like they just want to kick it, I'm all right with that, you know? But they gonna have to let me take a picture. Because I'm gonna tell them telepathically, like nobody gonna believe me. So please let me take a picture of you, please. And no, not a picture. I want to take a video because people gonna think it's Photoshop. Like, let me take a video of us kicking it. You know what I mean? Yeah, they just disappear. You said that would never be the case, not harmless. I think they are. I think they're so advanced. They're not studying us. They're not trying to harm us. If they did, they would have done it already. They just, they're trying to kick it. Like trying to see what's up. And then look, I promise you, they've been here already. They've been here for years. But they probably thinking like, I think they're ready for us now. I think they're ready to talk to us like without being scared. But this one guy, he is 100% certain that that's a big ass spaceship coming our way. And he said it's multiple. He said it is multiple. Thousands, he said, coming our way. If that's the case, then shit, everybody get their popcorn ready. Because it's getting ready to go down. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. Get your popcorn ready. And because the military gonna try to do something. They're gonna try to intervene, and it's not gonna be good. So just get your popcorn ready. That's the only thing left for us now, just to have the aliens pull up. That's the only thing left. Yeah, I know. They probably know that they're here and nothing they could do about it. But I heard the ones that's coming right now, though, they said it's a lot of them. And they said this ship is so big. They said whatever this thing is floating out there is estimated to weigh 93 trillion tons. So my question is that what is that? 93 trillion tons? 93 trillion tons? What weighs that much, man? Like, damn. Like, I don't know how normal asteroids, how much they weigh, but damn, 93 trillion tons. That's like half of the size of Manhattan, or or the full size of Manhattan, man, or something like that. You said they're coming to hit the reset button like last time. All right, what you mean by hit the reset button? So what's gonna happen? We all about to get sent up? Like, what does that mean? Hit the reset button. I saw that person before. He claimed to be the blackest person on earth. I saw him before. And he really not. I've seen people that color. But they saying that the aliens, that's what the aliens look like. They're black like that. Oh, that'll be so cool. Because I'll be sitting up there trying to kick. I don't know if they probably just harmless. They be like, yeah, we just here to help y'all out. Because y'all need some fucking help out here. Because we do. We need some get right. Some act right out here. You said 9 feet tall. I'm pretty sure they've already been here though. We just couldn't see them. And then they said that there's a lot of spaceships hovering over us and they're invisible. They're invisible to our radars. And they're hovering all over this earth right now. Yeah, people do look at you like you crazy, but I'm not looking at you like you crazy. You saw something. And guess what? They remember you. I'm just letting you know that. If you saw them and they saw you, they remember you. If you go to a friend of mine went to the Egyptian Museum and he was looking at the writings on the wall. This person showed him. They had spaceships back then. Some of them were one man spaceships, large spaceships. They had spaceships back then, man. Because there had to be some advanced technology to make those pyramids. And you know what else they said? What's that place in Arizona? Was it the Grand Canyon? Not the Grand Canyon. Well, they even said the Grand Canyon too. They said those are ruins. The Grand Canyon are ruins of an old civilization. And they said certain things at the Grand Canyon they won't let you see. Because it's a spot. I don't know if it's the Grand Canyon or I forget what it was. It might have been the Grand Canyon. There's certain areas they won't let you go to because there's like pyramids over there. In Sedona too. Those they said those are ruins. You said they'll tell if you're afraid and you're back. Oh yeah, they don't want to give you a heart attack. They know. They'll probably come up here and talk to my ass. That's what they'll do. They're like, he crazy. He'll understand us. But here's my thing though. What I would say to them, let me videotape you because ain't nobody gonna believe me. I'm sitting up here having a whole conversation with you, and ain't nobody gonna believe me. They probably laugh. They probably like in their way of laughing. Like, okay. I'll start asking them a lot of questions like, tell me something deep. Tell me something deep. You know what I'm saying? Give me some news I can use. Give me some enlightenment. They'll probably hook me up with a little something. Like, They lied to us in history class. They did. They lied to us about everything. They just lied, yo. They lied about everything. Everything they lied. Because that Grand Canyon, if you look at it, it do look like ruins. And it's the Sedona, wherever that place is, that's ruins too. It looks like ruins. They say, oh no, that was naturally made. All right. All right. They lied to us about a whole bunch of stuff. So, you know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy. Yeah, the sitting Buddhas, right. Yep. I saw that on the channel. He said such a different feeling you never forget. Yeah, they ain't gonna make sure you ain't gonna forget. They probably thought they wanted you to see it, Southern Breeze. They wanted you to see them. They're like, all right, I want this person to see us. You know what I'm saying? Just in case they might be back. I want them to give me some news I can use. Give me something. You know what I'm saying? Give me a hustle real quick. It's like, give me some enlightenment. Because I will use it. I sure will. Yeah, the young boy, the alien guy, the young alien, I think that's real. They doing it right on, they doing it so we'll think it's a Hollywood mask, but that seemed real though. It does. And he chilling. The alien kid, he like chilling, man. He was out there shopping and shit, like acting up. It was like a little kid acting up. Yeah, I saw that. He was just chilling. Had on regular clothes, chilling, man. I guess they trying to desensitize us. I don't know what they trying to do. But if they cool like that, then I'm with it. But hopefully they can give us some type of knowledge, you know. But yeah, it's in Las Vegas. He was acting up too because he was acting like a little kid. You know what I'm saying? But he was dipped up though. They had him dipped up, dressed up and everything. Had some Jordans on. Yeah, he was dipped up. But yeah, I saw that. I'm like, yo, this look real, man. I think it was like some scientists like parading him around just so we can get desensitized. They had him in the mall. He just like buying shit. Like they were buying stuff for him. I know they got a cure for everything. And then probably the aliens is helping. I believe all this technology, they gave it to us. You know what I want to ask them? Do they got drama on their planet? You know, hate and drama and shit. What if they do? You said, please check out. That's on your channel? You said no drama allowed. They gotta have some type of drama. some far out drama. Because that little kid that they saw, he was acting up. He was acting like a little kid. Yeah, what if they got discrimination? Like, we don't like them Mars people. You know what I'm saying? We don't like them. But I heard somebody talking about it. They said we're the only planet that be at war with each other. Everybody else pieced up. They ain't at war. It's just we are. And I heard they would never let this planet be destroyed. They would never do that. But that kid was dressed up. Yo, he was in the Gucci store. All types of stuff, man. They said there's a comet out there that's solid gold. Ain't that crazy? Solid gold. Pure gold. Just floating out there. Damn, only pure gold can pass through the sun. That's crazy. That's some ill shit right there. But you know, I will be kicking it with them. Everybody else be scared. See, that'll be my advantage. They be like, yo, what did they tell you? I cannot. It's my secret and I can't tell you. They'll probably kidnap my ass and get the secrets out of me. But in order for them to travel here, I know they have to use like wormholes to go through different galaxies. They have to. That technology, I heard about that. I can be your ambassador to that. No, we're aliens too to them. All of us aliens. And look, imagine me just sitting at the table just kicking it with them, yo. Man, I'll go viral. You feel me? The president, everybody, we looking at, look at this fool. He's sitting there kicking it. Yeah, they have that time figured out. But guys, let me get out of here. I might come back on a little later if I get some downtime. But I'll catch y'all a little later. Good talking to y'all. I will be back with a part 2. All right, y'all. All right, B-Lady. You should have the right perspective and character to deal with them. I bet you they already here, Molly. They already here. I would be begging them. I'm like, please give me some news I can use. Please. Like, please give me something. Please give me something. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all later.